When you get right down to it, this is where it all happened.
This is kind of the heart and soul of our operation. This is where it all comes together. Once you've gone to Manchester Lane and exploring based on test data, there's a selection process in terms of, okay, what construction, what materials, what performance characteristics are going to go into the next generation Pro V1 and Pro V1x. So we take the final design and we combine that with our process technology to manufacture very consistent golf balls start to finish.
I can hear the symphony of technology surrounding us physically. How big is the space that we're in, and how many hundreds of human beings are working here?
Well, here in Ball Plant 3, we've got about 200,000 square feet of manufacturing space, and we have about 400 associates that work here in this building.
These associates are responsible for manufacturing over 300,000 golf balls a day that perform consistently each and every time you tee it up. And this consistency from ball to ball can't be accomplished without relentless attention to detail.
Here at the Cushioning Company, we just don't assume the quality is built in. We guarantee that quality is in. And how we do that is all the checks that we do throughout the process. Not only our associates performing checks, our quality department, and also all the automated checks that we have in our process to make sure that we know when that golf ball is finished, it meets the exacting standards that we have for the Pro V1 and Pro V1x.
Take me through the manufacturing process that's laid out here before us.
We can really segment our manufacturing operation into three major areas. One is the area we call our component area or our core making area. We take raw materials that go into our core formulations, whether that's the inner center for the Pro V1x, the solid Pro V1 core, or the outer center for the Pro V1x. Then we get into the middle section of our manufacturing operations, and it's here in casting, and that's where we apply the cover to the Pro V1 and Pro V1x golf ball. The third major area of our operation are our finishing operations, where we're taking that molded or cast urethane golf ball, we're cleaning up the surface to get it ready for painting and decoration. Those are critical steps. They're not just cosmetic, because aerodynamically and consistency in terms of flight, a lot of that has to do with the casting operation. So one of the critical components that we have in our finishing operation is a paint application. Once we put the 2 coats of pigmented paint on top of the cover, we're ready to stamp the Titleist script. We are not going to brand a golf ball Titleist unless it's worthy of it.
The last step of any Pro V1 or Pro V1x is one final quality check that brings this entire process full circle.
Phil Young, our founder, he set out on a mission, and that was to create the most consistent high-performance golf ball in the world. And so in the early days when he started on that mission, we x-rayed every golf ball to ensure that we were delivering on that promise. We do that to this day. We're consistent and true to that promise.